Now this is a Bombshell. Aha, yuck, yuck, yuck. This is Transformers Combiner Wars Bombshell. This is a Legends class Transformer, and before we take a look at the toy, let's take a look at the card and forget my horrible joke that I just made. Pretty cool card art stuff going for that, so that looks good. Anyways, so with that, I am going to take a look at the toy, of course. Now, this is the second of the main Insecticons to be released, and we will have the third for kickback, so that is pretty cool if you exclude Chop Shop, and they also made a Target Master Venom, so you have that. Anyways, with that said, this is a pretty cool figure, and I'll get this out of the way. It seems to me that this guy was going to be placed as a gun transformer thing because it's got these little pegs on the bottom here, and then on his hands he's got these little booster things, or gun things, or whatever you want to call it. So it's almost like they were going to make all these Legends class Transformers for the Combiner Wars into guns, which actually does make sense because I guess the idea was that the guns could combine with the Transformers to make guns for themselves or something, if you call that a combination. I mean, I guess that's close enough, and I think that's what the idea was going to be, but they decided to scrap that idea because a lot of the other figures were just going to be repaints, so they decided, you know what, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, this guy transforms into an alien beetle type thing, and I love the look of this. I love the yellow eye, and because of this little bit of black plastic, it looks like a pupil in there, so that's pretty cool. Nice Decepticon logo on the top there, some red, some black, so that's very nice. You also do get the traditional head thing, the mouth thing for this guy, so that's pretty cool. I do like that. And what's cool about the legs is they all move on their separate joints. You want to watch out for these because they can move the arms out of the place that they are in because they are not plugged into anything except for each other, and of course the ball joints on the top here. But there is a joint, so you can rotate those. But what's cool about the back legs is they do also move on a separate joint from themselves, so you can get them out of place from each other. But they do also have this line inside there to where they meet up, so you can have them like that, I guess, or something. It's pretty cool. You also get some red inside there, which forms the bottom of the feet, which I find odd that they actually painted the bottom of the feet for the robot mode. Anyways, with the transformation, what you want to do is flip this down, take the arms, and you're going to bring them up from the back, separate the arms like so, and bring them out. Let me lift up the camera just a bit, like that. And you want to bring the insect arms around like so. You don't need to, but you can do that. Anyways, what you want to do is bring down the legs like so, rotate them like that, and you can do whatever you want with the insect feet. You can leave them out, you can bring them in, which I will admit does have a pretty good look, but I usually just have them back like so. And then bring this little hood, or not hood, but the horn section, and bring that up, and there you have the robot mode for Bombshell, and I think that looks very good. You can also plug weapons onto the hand, so it doesn't do the Rook thing to where you can only plug stuff on the front of it, and it just has a molded in hand that you can't plug weapons on. No, you can plug weapons onto this guy. Like a reflector, because my reflector looks better in gun mode than it does in robot mode because of that. So that kind of sucks. Anyways, with that out of the way, I will do a comparison with Scrapnel or Shrapnel, whatever you want to call him. And he looks pretty good. The one complaint that I have is the yellow is different from the orange, but maybe that gives them a nice characteristic. Maybe that gives them their differences. The purple is also different between the two, so I do like that. I mean, this guy also has accents of red on the leg, while this guy has accents of yellow, so there's that. But I do like both of these. I think they look pretty good. Size-wise, Bombshell is a little bigger than the, God, I'm messing up on my words today. Than the, this guy, okay? I'm not even gonna say its name. Anyways, Bombshell is pretty cool with the articulation, too. You know, he's got a knee, so that's pretty good. Has a rotation right there. Has a ball joint right here. Has waist articulation, which is very nice. Nothing in the head, unfortunately, but he does have a ball joint right here and a ball joint right here, so that's pretty good. So, he is pretty basic in his robot mode, but he does still have his alien insect legs on the side of him and this horn piece, which I really do like. But I wish there was more insect stuff attached to him, though, because with this guy, we'll just call him that, you also have the giant mouthpieces on the side here, which look very good. For this guy, you have the horn piece, but I don't know, that just doesn't scream insect-like to me. With Kickback, you also have the wings on the back, so I don't know, that's just me. But I think this guy looks pretty good. I love the head, I love the design, I love the paint. I think this guy looks pretty good. So with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun do that, and I'll see you guys next time.